I'm going to show off my scareclaw deck and combo here. It is not finished. I got demoted all the way down to rookie. Damn. Alright, well, I'm about to fuck up some random rookie guy. First up, what is wrong with my deck here? Oh, they ran called by down to 1. Okay, my deck is not fully finished because I'm missing some adventure cards. Mainly, I think I'm missing some of the assorted adventures that can kind of just be summoned whenever, but it should be fine. It should be fine. All right. Why are you still prohibited? What else is wrong with this? Oh, also max C is down to 1 now. All right, is that good? Am I good to play now? Okay, I'm about to make some poor rookies. I'm about to ruin some poor rookie's day. I feel bad for Gibbons Hippier. I feel bad for you, mate. Oh, and I get to go first. Oh, I feel really bad for you. Alright, well, let's ruin this guy's let's just ruin this guy's entire career here if my hand isn't absolutely horrible. And survey says, oh god, that is a horrid hand. Jesus Christ. Alright, how do I want to play this? Because this hand is horrid. Alright, I think I can get something going here. Let me try and bait out an Ash Blossom, though. See if I can bait an Ash with Fateful Adventure here, then I can add, and even if I don't bait the Ash, then it'll still work out for me. I will send Twin Saw to the graveyard, and the fact that there was no response chance there means that this guy's level 7, right? Yes. Alright, I'll activate Kashtira Birth over here. And I'm just gonna special summon Wandering Griffin. That will let me cancel an effect later with his ability, and I can also, I can negate something, and I can also equip this adventure token here with Dracobat. I will activate Reichphobia here. Oh, that's a really low usage rate, damn. And let's get into the Scareclaw combo here. Well, I'll have to do a modified version. What all can you add? Scareclaw, Spell, or Trap. Alright, I'm gonna bank it all on a draw with, on a... Because without a... Alright, actually, yeah, this should work. Alright, I will blink one right card just to get him into the graveyard. Wait, why didn't I? Alright, I got special something a minute ago. Alright, I'm gonna just try and set up my next turn here at this point, because this hand was very, very bad. And I will end this turn with that, because that hand was genuinely horrible. Jesus Christ. I had like 8-9 opportunities to draw one of the 3 monsters I needed, and I didn't get a single one of them. That is horrid RNG. In the Yu-Gi-Oh business, that is what we call a brick. Alright, what are you using here? Unexpected die. I'll activate the max C here so I can kind of try and unbreak this hand for my next turn. Because what max C will do is every time he summons a monster, every time he special summons a monster like that, I get to draw a card. Kashtira Unicorn. That is big. If he leaves this card here on the field, he is kinda fucked next turn. I will I think I'm gonna negate that. So I'm gonna tell you no, and you're going to not do that. And that's gonna go to the graveyard, because fuck you. So I'm gonna tell you no, you're not gonna do that. Send that to the graveyard. And oh yeah, aroma blends, right? So yeah, they're doing that aroma. They're doing the aroma deck. Let's see. Okay, 1k life points, add an aroma monster from your deck to hand. If it runs life point, yours or lower than your opponents, you can gain 500 life points. Alright, that's a bit annoying. What are you doing here? Manage to from your graveyard, fusion summon one plant fusion monster from your deck by managing material. Once from your hand or field, if your life points are higher than your opponents, you can plant monster from your graveyard as well. Alright, that's kind of annoying. Alright, but after that special summon, I will get another card, but the simple fact that Lightheart is there is kind of gonna screw me up here, because he's gonna hit through that to slap me in the face, and it's gonna hurt a lot. Alright, that's another draw there. Alright, depending on what he hits here, and fuck, that was the card I needed. That was the card I kinda needed you to leave there, you bitch. Yeah, I really would have appreciated if you left that card there, man. Alright, it's safe from destruction thanks to Fateful Adventure here. He beat through Lightheart, but that is fine. I can come back from that. Alright, what have I got? What do we got here? Pressured Planet Wraithsaw. Alright, you can target one card your opponent controls and return it to the hand. Do you have any counters to that here? No, you do not. So I'm going to send that Aromalith Magnolia there. Back to your extra deck. Goodbye. Leave. Leave the field. Get out of here. Go. Go back to that extra deck now. Leave. Leave the damn field, you bitch. Leave the fucking field, you piece of shit. And with Kashtira of Birth being in the graveyard, I can't really get to it unless I get... Yeah, I can't get to that, like, at all, which is kind of annoying. But that is fine, and okay, well, there was absolutely zero reason in doing that, because I can just pop it right back down. Yeah, it's not a once per turn, and it's... Like, it's not a once per turn, mate. Well, activating it isn't, at least. Alright, how do we want to play this? I think I'm going to play this by activating Reichphobia again to add a card from my deck to my hand, and I will add a Scareclaw Astra. And now I can go through my Scareclaw combo, which is Summon Astra. There's no need to do that second part because I already have another guy in my field. Actually, hold up. If I activate this, add a Wandering Griffin, yeah, bring him back, you know, come on back. And I can send a Unicorn. I don't need you right now. I'm gonna activate your effect and special summon you. This is the amount of stuff that an average Yu-Gi-Oh player will do to get even a small amount of card advantage. So I can add you to my hand now. And now I can special summon you to the field here. And you, I like you. You are good to be here. And I can get rid of the Unicorn that I just sent to the graveyard a minute ago. And now I can special summon in face-up attack Scareclaw Rykart and use his effect to add a Scareclaw. I'll grab defanging because I don't think I can full kill this turn. Reinforcement of the army. Well, this is raising the question of, do I want to go through my... This is raising the question of, do I want to go through the kashtira line as well? Because I could. Alright, well, first things first. Let's use you, and you to make my big boy boss monster Scareclaw tryhard. And what would that graveyard effect I could activate be? That's not useful right now. Well, actually, I could use it to pop both of his monsters. Here, I'll use this and do this. Now I will special summon Kashtira Rise Heart here. Defense position just because I can activate his effect. I will banish Kashtira Theosis. Banish that because that'll activate its own effect in a second here, which will let me add a banished card to my hand. I'll add Kashtira Birth. Activate Kashtira Birth. Activate Kashtira Birth's effect to bring back Kashtira Unicorn. I'm almost done. Almost done. Next up, I will take you and you, turn you into Shangri-La. Next up, I will. That's still useless to me right now. We'll activate this though to banish that light heart in my graveyard. To pop that Romage there. Not quite. And lastly, I will activate Tryhart's effect here. Special summon Astra. And add Afro. This is a bit of a sloppy turn for me. I definitely could have played this better, but that does not really matter because this guy is so unbelievably fucked that he's not really going to be able to do anything against this. Like, that is how unbelievably fucked this guy is. Like, just watch him try to do anything. And, you know, just to add insult to injury, Shangri-La. Was he gonna ash it? Did he draw ash after? Oh no, he's just using his little trap. Yeah. I don't really care. But like he is so unbelievably fucked that there are very few cards that could get him out of this situation. And because his deck likes to sacrifice life points a lot, notice how his life points are really fucking low, so he can't really do much as far as sacrificing life points either, meaning half of his effects are just not going to be able to activate. Like, he is so unbelievably fucked here that, look, he's going to use that, gonna use that Rosalina to try and get more life points so that he can use his effects, but, I'm gonna finally get rid of this stupid trap here. So I'm gonna just obliterate that. Okay, what you doing there? Oh yeah. Also, since you activated an effect there, let's see. You don't have a graveyard effect. You have a graveyard effect. Two of you could just be used later, so I will get rid of all three of you, and you're just fucking gone. Not doing shit with those, and Shangri-La is gonna do its thing, and, yeah, you can't use that spot anymore. You just can't. You can't. I'm not allowing that. You can't. You're not allowed to use that zone anymore. Defense mode, you can't do shit because Scareclaw Tryhard is existing. And since you just did that, I can now activate both of these guys and kind of just nuke your field and expert deck. Like, look here. Kashtira Fenrir, banish that thing face down. Kashtira Unicorn. Banish you face down, of course. And now, since I banished something face down, I can activate Shangri-La, but I can do it twice because I banished stuff face down twice, which means I can lock out 2 more zones. And at this point, they can't really do shit anymore. Like, it is so funny that they I find it really funny that they genuinely just cannot do shit. Like they have one other monster zone available. And yeah, they just can't really do shite here. Like, yeah, see, they forfeited. Like, they just decided to forfeit. And keep in mind, that entire duel was off of a bad hand. Like, that was one of the worst case scenarios I could have gotten as far as my hand. So, let's try that again and see if we can get something better. Let's see if we can get a better hand here. Alright, search for an opponent. Alright, we got an opponent. Nezzy. I'm going to fuck you up. You are going to die. Like, you are not going to like what happens to you, mate. Yeah, you're not gonna like what happens to you. Okay? I don't know why I got thrown into Rookie. Actually, I do know why. It's because I haven't played in like 5 months or so. Oh, this is... Oh, God, he is not gonna like this. If he doesn't have like an Ash Blossom or something, oh, God, is he gonna hate this. Alright, let's go through this combo line here. Alright, first up, Fateful Event. First up, Rite of Aramesser. Second up, Fateful Adventure. Fateful Adventure effect. Activate this. He could, and he has no response cards. That is perfect. Add Wandering Griffin Rider. I will send... I want to keep Ash Blossom, so I'll send Balone just in case. Activate Wandering Griffin Rider. Face up defense position right there. And of course I can't, just to get it into circulation on my field, I will grab Draco back. And equip it on this guy. Now then, normal summon. And this is where the fun part happens. Alright, I will link this guy here into this little guy here, you know, little Scareclaw Lightheart. Third, activate his effect. Oh, also, I do highly suggest you guys go and read, like, the official, Scareclaw slash, what's his name? Visa Starfrost lore, because it is like a genuinely, like, it's a really interesting read, and it's just something I would recommend reading if you can. Alright, anyway, special summon you in face-up defense position, because when I summon you, when I have 3 defense cards, and I activate your effect, I get to add a card and draw a card. Which, that drawn card just so happens to be another Astra. This will let me do some funny shit later. And by funny shit, I mean I can probably do my full combo line and keep a couple of guys left after it's done. If I do get rid of, I'll get rid of you. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I can special summon this asterisk here, and now I can keep this adventurer token here alive while turning this wandering griffin rider and this asterisk here into a nightmare Cerberus. Now, these two here are a pretty nasty combo. They're a nasty combo I like to use, because this guy turns everything into defense position, and it can't be affected or destroyed. Like, he can't be affected by the... He's unaffected by any activated effects from a defense position monster. And this guy right here makes it where co-linked monsters, which these two are co-linked because these little red arrows here point to each other, just can't be destroyed by any card effects at all. So there are very few times. It is a very specific card set that you would need to get rid of these guys here. That you need a very specific card set to get rid of them, which honestly a lot of decks kind of just don't have that card set. I mean, like, you would need either a monster that can attack from defense position and beat over 3,900 attack points, which would probably only really lie in the super heavy samurai. Or you would need a non-target, non-activated banish effect, or also a non-monster, non-target banish effect, which is a very specific kind of thing that, while some decks do have it, it's not really used in every deck. And it gets even more nasty if I have Scareclaw defanging. Well, actually, yeah, you would need if I had defanging, then you need a non-target, you would need a non-target speller trap that banishes a monster. But if I don't have defanging, like I don't here, you can use target ones, but it still has to be a speller trap banish effect. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to do much to this board here. So yeah, he's gonna go into let me see, I think it's Crimson Dragon Archfiend. He's gonna go into that level 8 one. Was it Scarred Dragon Archfiend? I don't know. It's one of the Archfiend dragons. I think I know which one it is, but it really depends on if he's increasing or decreasing level here. He's increasing, so yeah, he's probably going into Scarred Dragon Archfiend, or Scarred Red Dragon Archfiend, because he's using the Red Dragon Archfiend deck, which its primary boss monster is a level 12 synchro called I think it's Red Hot Supernova Dragon or something like that. I don't know. It is a very strong monster if you can get it on the field. The only issue is getting it on the field, because it's a very high level monster, and its effect is really strong because it'll banish everything on the field, and also return itself the next turn after you do that. But the only thing is, I don't think it would affect Tryhard, because whenever it activates that effect, it will be in defense position because of Tryhard's effect. And it's not one of those monsters that can attack from defense position, which means it's not the biggest threat. It is a threat because it would nuke the rest of my board, but it's not the biggest threat that I could face in a duel. So like he's kind of sitting here trying to figure out what he's gonna do here, because he might not have the Scarred Dragon Archfiend actually. Either that, or it's just not a good idea to go into it immediately. Because if I remember correctly, its effect requires a card in the graveyard. Yep, Scarred Dragon Archfiend, there it is. Yep, see, flip in defense position here. Send some monster summon to the graveyard. Or special summon one dragon. My extra deck then, if it was sent to the graveyard, is sync as material. But yeah, so yeah, see, normally this effect here that destroys all my attack position monsters would be a pain in the ass. It would usually fuck me up really bad, but because I have Cerberus here, it just won't. There's really no other way to say it. It just won't, because it won't fucking work. Also, if you're wondering why Cerberus here isn't in defense mode, it's because Link monsters cannot be put into defense mode, like, at all. As you can see here, he's getting desperate. He's not reading what the fuck Cerberus does, unless I have the way Cerberus works entirely wrong. But pretty sure Cerberus works the way I think it does. So he's gonna he's gonna summon Red Dragon Archfiend. It's gonna get forced into defense mode immediately. Yeah, and he's gonna try to. Or oh no, he didn't. Okay, yeah, it just didn't work because Cerberus exists, so that just didn't work at all. So yeah, he's kind of done with just that, because he's kind of just done with that alone because my deck is bullshit, and I am fully willing to acknowledge that my deck is absolute bullshit. Alright, let's see. Warrior Alright, so yeah, I will actually destroy this token here to summon Visa's Starfrost. So he has a trap. He definitely has a trap in his backline that he could activate. Let's see. I want to guess he's either got Redstone hidden up his ass, or he has what's it called? Crap, what was that card called? It's either Red Zone or Being Statue. Or both, depending on... Alright, so I'm gonna use my Primitive Planet Reichphobia to pop one of these backline face downs. He might just activate it, because I'm about to destroy it anyway. But if he does, then that will just prove my suspicions of what it is. Alright, yep, he's activating it, and... Fiendish Chain, yeah. Targeting one effect monster on the field, negate the effects of that face-up monster while it is on the field. Also, it cannot attack. When it is destroyed, destroy its card. However, I am pretty sure that... Oh! Interesting and annoying. Okay. Alright, I'm going to bring out... So, I'm gonna do a thing called Fuck You.
And I will banish Scareclaw Reichheart and Visa Starfrost, and yes, I'm gonna do a corny-ass thing here, because fuck you. When Visa Starfrost's emotions take over, and he loses control, Vicious Astrolabe is born. And Vicious here is going to fuck the shit out of you. First up, destroy that guy. First up, I'm going to destroy that guy there. Now I have a bunch of extra attack that I can do whatever the fuck I want with. Second up, I am going to link you into you. Now here's the kicker. This is gonna be the kicker here. I'm going to link both you and you into you. And SP Little Knight here, this little girly knight here, has the ability to say fuck you to an enemy card. So in this case, I will say fuck you to that fiendish chain. Go to hell. And it is just gone now. And now that that's gone, he regains his effects. So lastly, I will activate your effect, and I will bring out... If I had Masquerena, I could have done some cool shit, but I don't have Masquerena, so I couldn't do some cool shit. You know, it's just what I do and don't have. You know, kind of fucking me over, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. I'm gonna say no to that. And I will actually, because he doesn't actually, yeah, it'd be safe to banish you. And since since the target for that is gonna be you, banish you as well. Because I would usually banish one of these two, but these two are gonna be the key to, doing try-hard things. Which is going to be destroying that guy and going straight for this guy's throat, or oh, he's going to synchro something. It's a regular ass Red Dragon Archfiend. Get into defense position and now try to rip his fucking throat out. And now during the end phase, because you're probably thinking, well, where's your defense gone? Where's your Cerberus gone? Why would you get rid of it optional? That's because it's not gone forever. Look, he's back. And of course, they get their guy back too, but it's just a regular-ass Red Dragon Archfiend. I could have gained more value from that turn if I played it better, probably, but it is what it is. You know, I'm playing against RDA. I want to make this last a little bit. I don't want to one-turn this guy. You know, you don't see... It's very rare that you see something other than, like, fucking, the meta slop. It's very rare that you don't see meta slop every day. So, you know, I'm gonna give him some time. Give him some time to play the game, you know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Also, we got my little... Okay, that's another Soul Resonator. Either way, let's see. Trying to remember the Rex for summoning the big guy that could very well fuck me up here. It's 3 tuners and 1 non-tuner minimum. So... Alright, so yeah, if he can't get a level, so yeah, he would need 3 level 2 tuners to get out to get so yeah, I think he's kind of giving up on getting the red supernova dragon out, because that would not it wouldn't really do much, because Cerberus exists still. Well, actually no, not Cerberus. Yeah, it would really fuck up my field, but not in the most meaningful way. So yes, my field would be fucking kind of screwed up, like really bad, but it wouldn't. But my main boss monster would still be here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Because this guy'd still be here. It's like, yeah, it'll fuck me up, but not in a super meaningful way. Oh no, 800 damage. Whatever will I do? Is that a fucking Earthbound? Who the hell runs Earthbound in Red Dragon Archfield? And yep, there's the Surrender. God, this deck is fun and toxic as shit. And I'm going to temporarily cut the recording to a different game so I can lay out my most optimal combo that I can do. So I will cut the recording for a second. And OBS is not letting me pause recording. Alright, well, that's gonna be all then.